Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Connoisseurs Conversation. Today I'm going to bring you two separate lists for two separate occasions. That's going to be summer days and summer nights. These lists are composed of fragrances that I enjoy in sweltering heat that brings a freshness and coolness to my appearance and my appeal, all the way to the second video that will be comprised of fragrances that I want to bring a more attractive and alluring feel to myself while still being a bit fresh, but more on the woody side. If this sounds like the type of content you think you'll enjoy, hit the subscribe button, pull up a seat, pour a glass, and of course, let's enhance. Cheers. So everyone, this is the Dry Down. This is the channel where we aspire to enhance and elevate our olfactive sensory experiences through the understanding of the different aromas, facets, and nuances of scent, cigars, and wines. I'm your host, Chris. Welcome to today's experience. We're going to get into this very, very, very beautiful list of fragrances that go off in sweltering heat for the summer temperatures of about 95 degrees. You're going to be very comfortable in these particular fragrances. Almost each one of this list is a heavy hitter that you've seen before in the marketplace, but these are my particular scents for the summer days. First, I want to start out with a scent that has been in my collection for quite some time now. This is a scent by the house of Xerjoff, and it is XJ61 Renaissance. Very, very beautiful fragrance that is so capturing of freshness, citrus accords, with a bit of a woody backbone and floral nuances. Very spicy, very green, central in the way that it comes off because of a heart accord of rose, a little bit of a mint accord that is the actual focal point of this scent. It's a mint accord that is so authentic. It's not an experiment of like a toothpaste or fluoride scent. This is a scent of fresh, crushed mint leaves walking through a cypress garden. Heavy on the musk, heavy on the ambergris, nice cedar wood touch to it with a nice hit of a very enveloping green nuance. The patchouli is also in this particular scent that makes the backbone of this scent very woody, very inviting as well, because the patchouli is a very, very sensual chocolatey patchouli that goes with those top notes of Calabrian bergamot, mandarin, also lemon and petitgrain. Very, very sexy scent for the summer sweltering heat. This is one that I love to pull out on just chill days, casual affairs, casual days, hanging out with my children, hanging out with the fellas. This beautiful, beautiful scent for those occasions. Very, very long lasting. This is one of those citrus scents that has a projection, sillage, and longevity that you will become to appreciate in its fragrance accords that come off. The lineage of it has a nice breakdown. It doesn't go off as only citrus accords. It goes floral, it goes musky, it goes woody, but the actual projection on this scent could be about 1 to 2 feet throughout the entire wearing of the fragrance, while also having a great sillage trail, and it lasts for about 15 hours on the skin, and that's wonderful for a citrus-based fragrance. Once again, that is Renaissance by the house of Xerjoff, the XJ61 series. Can't go wrong with this particular scent when you want to have a fresh, woody, slightly minty, slightly woody accorded fragrance. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to go with for my summertime fragrances. This is going to be from the house of Roja Parfums, and this is a scent that is a player in everyone's list, and it is a player in everyone's list for a particular reason, because it deserves to be. Very, very, very inviting, very, very well built, well composed, well blended citrus fragrance that has a musky and woody backbone to it. Similar to the XJ61, it has a rose component along with the lily of the valley, which makes it very fresh, very, very sexy and inviting for a person to wear in the sweltering summer heat. This is the Parfum Cologne version, and it's slightly less heavy in its composition than the actual Parfum version, which makes it more comfortable for me to wear in a daytime setting versus the evening settings. Both are fine in either or, but when it comes to a heavier scent, the actual Parfum version does have weight that this one does not. This one lasts just as long on the skin, but comes off a bit more lively, a bit more effective in its vibrancy, and that's why I love this one in the sweltering heat. It's fresh, it's citrusy, slightly floral, slightly fruity, and slightly spicy. Very nice scent that has all the components you want to be in a summertime fragrance when you want to just go out to the park, if you want to go strolling hand in hand with your lady, if you want to do anything in the sweltering heat with the sun coming off you, the waves of this scent hitting your lady's nose would go so effectively as far as an attractive scent, and it's never one that gets cloying at all on your fragrance, on your body as a fragrance. And that's one thing that's great about this Roja Parfum. It has a componentry to it that has some very, very heavy woods, but they don't come off as very cloying at all. So that's a great essence for this particular scent. This is Roja's Elysium Parfum Cologne. Fantastic fragrance. So ladies and gentlemen, next up in this list is I continue to just pile on all of these heavy hitter fragrances. This could be a list that could be anyone's. If you have these fragrances in your collection, any of the 6 that I'm going to show you in this particular collection, you won't need to buy a fragrance for the next 2 to 3 years. Especially if you have all 6 of them, you will not go wrong in this particular list. So what we have here is Hacivat. Now Hacivat for me is in particularly one of my most coveted fragrances for the way that it smells, the way that it performs, the way that it attracts, and the way that it is a compliment magnet for many, many people, including myself. This is one of those scents that is very, very fruity, very fresh, a citrus-based fragrance that has woody and green components. It has a moss that is just so effective in the way it comes off as appealing and alluring, slightly sensual, woody-based notes that are just profound. It has a cedar wood accord in it. That's I believe a synthetic cedar wood, but the cedar wood in this one is so long. The longevity of this fragrance, based on that synthetic wood accord, the way it sticks to your skin, along with the moss accord, the cedar wood in the mid, opening up, of course, with that pineapple, grapefruit, and bergamot essence. This is one of those scents, as you know, Hacivat is an excellent experience to have in the summer heat, so that you will come off inviting, alluring, invigorating, fresh, and sexy. Phenomenal fragrance. That is Hacivat by the House of Nishane. Fresh, fruity, citrus, woody, almost ozonic as well. Very, very, very nice scent. One of those scents that is in my top 15 all time. Very nice scent. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, what I have here for you guys is one of those scents that is my true hidden gem scent in my collection when it comes to summer freshies. This is one of those scents done by the House of Creed, and this is Erolfa. And Erolfa is one of the sexiest goddamn fragrances that you will smell that is finally getting its sunshine, finally getting this light, finally getting its limelight in the community. I'm starting to see more and more lists being made with this particular scent coming to the fore. This is my 3rd bottle of Erolfa. That's how much I've loved this scent. Erolfa is a scent that is so fresh, so aquatic, so citrusy, but has the perfect Creed DNA components to it. That ambergris that they use, sandalwood, jasmine, pink peppery, Egyptian rose or Egyptian jasmine, a nice coriander touch to it, ginger. This damn fragrance here, if you can get your hand on this, I continue to buy the original 75 ml bottles when I can find them. If you can find it on the market right now in this new form, I don't know about the formulations of Creed. I hear that people are bashing it all the time. I can't tell you a new bottle, but I continue to buy the 75 mils when they come online. And I thoroughly enjoy this fragrance. And I would almost state that this is my number 1 Creed fragrance in many instances, especially, I'll say this, as far as the fresh fragrances that Creed offers, this is my number 1. This is a fantastic fragrance that comes off so fresh, like I said, aquatic, citrusy. It has bergamot, lemon, basil. The basil is a nice herbaceous touch to the opening with a mandarin orange. Also some cistus in there, a little bit of cumin for a spicy touch. There's also a touch of either a cantaloupe or a watermelon feel to it. Very fresh, very inviting, very alluring, attractive. You can't go wrong if you find this scent. I don't know why this one isn't being copied off rip. This is a fantastic scent, just smelling off the paper strip. Grand freshy. Anyone smell this on your body? Smell this around you. Smell this as accessory to your tailoring, an accessory to your actual appearance, an accessory to your personality. This is the scent that will draw in people and have them hanging around you because it is just that good, just that sweet, fresh, floral, citrusy, aquatic, beautiful scent. I like this one. I might wear this one today. Damn. That is Creed's Erolfa. Fantastic scent. Damn, I'm wearing this today. So next up, ladies and gentlemen, what I got for you guys, to me, so what I love about the House of Chanel is their execution. They will make a fragrance that is, man, that's all I can say. Their execution of their blending and their ability, to make these fragrances hit after hit, classic after classic, time after time. You have to take your hats off to a house like Chanel, which is still a designer fragrance house that has some of the most beautiful fragrances that they never chase. That's one thing I love about the Chanel fragrance house. They never chase. They're always the forebearer, the front runner, and the leader when it comes to certain scent profiles. And I love that about the House of Chanel. This Edition Blanche is one of my favorite fresh fragrances. I continue to buy it every 2 years. I've had to get a bottle of this particular scent because not only myself, but my son loves to wear this particular scent. This is one Edition Blanche, Allure Edition Blanche by Chanel. This is a citrus, fresh, very musky, very creamy, sweet and spicy scent built off of black pepper and pink pepper in the opening. Slightly, you can't really pick those up as nuances. They really give it an opening of brightness, but they don't come off really peppery. You then transition immediately to a heart note of lemon, bergamot, and Caledonian sandalwood, which is so sweet, creamy, and fresh. A slight bit of a suede accord in this from the actual Allure line. They always carry that suede accord across through these fragrances. The heart is such a connective tissue to the base, which comes off sweet, ambery with the bourbon, vanilla, cedar wood, ginger, and the Haitian vetiver. That white musk is always ever present in this particular scent, which makes it one of those sexy scents that women love to get around and be comfortable with. Making love, having dates, having dinner, having lunch, and being with their loved one, which is you. Fantastic, beautiful, freshy for summer sweltering heat. I love recommending this particular scent. All of these actually, but this one here in particular because it's such an accessible scent. Sephora, Ulta, Macy's, all of those houses, fragrance houses and department stores will have this particular scent on shelf for you to pick up, and it's sexy as hell. That is Chanel's Edition Blanche. Very nice, citrus, fresh, creamy scent that you can't go wrong with. Perfect for this list of my number one go-tos for this particular summer wearings of freshy, sweltering heat scents. Summer days, can't beat it. Is last but not least, a fragrance that I've had in my collection for quite a few years now, for about maybe 3.5 years now. This is a scent that is coming to the fore. It's always been one of those scents that people have talked about and analyzed and thought about how nice it was, but it was one of those scents that not many people had because of the price point and what it does and did for people. So they always thought it was an overpriced, freshy scent. For me, this is a very heavy ambroxan-based scent with a touch of authentic grapefruit oil and ginger oil that is the ginger oil in this one and the grapefruit oil is what you're paying for in the experience. To me, these are very high quality oils mixed with a great synthetic that holds this component and blending together so well. The ambroxan is very sexy. It just calls and lingers to anyone knows in the air. Everyone finds this to be a very inviting and enveloping scent, and it's just one that never goes off badly in the air. Very strong scent. The projection on this thing is meteoric. It just goes for miles and miles off the skin, which is great for a summer scent, especially if you want to go through crowds, you want to be in summer parties, patio parties. This is one of those scents that I'll pull off for that, because this is one of those things that will catch your noses and have people following you to the bar. Great, like I said, for patio parties, brunches, a nice clean look, a nice clean linen outfit. You pull this out and you won't go wrong. This is a scent, like I said, based off of a very nice citrus, fresh, and woody base accords. Slightly spicy from the ambroxan, slightly It's not as fruity as you would think because of the citrus compounds. If you want to take that as the citrus cores as being fruity, you can. But the ginger and the fragrant grapefruit oil make it very, very fresh and citrusy with those very nice, heavy, woody touches of ambroxan. A great scent for anyone who's looking to attract and lure any person of the opposite sex and they feel comfortable with very fresh fragrances. That is Bvlgari Tygar. Very nice scent. And that is my list of 6 great summer freshies for the daytime wear. All of these I recommend highly, from the XJ61 Renaissance, the Roja's Elysium Parfum Cologne, Nishane Hacivat, Creed's Erolfa, Chanel's Edition Blanche, and Bvlgari Tygar. All fantastic summer scents. Any one of these entered in your collection or wearing them in the summertime, as I recommend. Summer days, you can't go wrong with these particular scents. Love them. These are what I recommend, and this is what I put on my list for my summertime days. If this is anything that you found enjoyable, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think of these particular scents. These are ones, like I said, that I love. Let me know what you guys are wearing this summer. I'm very, very curious to put more scents into my rotation of samples. So I want to know what you guys are putting on your list. And also, what are you wearing? Because I want to get some more fragrances for this particular offering of sweltering heat. So let me know. Tap in below. And as always, you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to subscribe because I got more content to come. You guys have a blessed one. See you in the next video.